Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic, and because my knees are hurting, I'm going to actually be walking in reverse. And this is a whole lot more comfortable on the knees. Welcome to Playing in Traffic. Today's episode is, I am currently on the Silver Comet Connector, brand new, ribbon cutting the other day, probably about 5 to 6 days ago was the ribbon cutting. You know, this actually really feels good for BRAXYB. In reverse, can you tell me if there's anyone behind me where there's danger?
There's not. I would have told you that. Okay. 9 times out of 10, I'm correct.
3 dogs and a stranger coming. So this is the new Silver Comet Connector, and we're here today, breaking news of how the Silver Comet Trail is going to be connected to the Atlanta Beltline. Did anyone ever think they'd ever see that? Today on Playing in Traffic. Say somewhere in this vicinity they actually had a ribbon cutting, because this here is the Whetstone Trail Silver Comet Connector. So I'm just going to take a stab at it. I could be wrong. So going in this direction here, you would hook up with the Silver Comet Trail. Silver Comet Trail is I think it's close to 62 miles of concrete trail that's been built over an old commuter line. 62 miles traveling from basically northwest Georgia all the way into northeast Alabama. So it's running along the northern portion north of Atlanta. Now though, with this Silver Comet Connector, we now have the building in process of getting to the Atlanta Beltline, and I'm going to show you what direction that is. But this right here, the Whetstone Trail right here, this has some real nice residential down there too. It's just big old homes in there. Woo! But anyway, you got the trail. Look at this. You know, you got that, so that's going to go, I don't know what direction you go to hook up with the actual Silver Comet, but they would call this a Silver Comet Connector. There's a number of these all over. Okay, so you have these, but now you have on MacArthur Boulevard right here, BRAXYB. Did you know this is did you know this is MacArthur Boulevard?
Why?
Oh.
Maybe yes, because the size right here.
Oh, look at that. In print, MacArthur Boulevard. So the big ribbon cutting was here, I'm going to say about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to assume it's right here they did it, right in this general area, because this is the new connector right here. Look at these lines, well drawn, well painted, going uphill here. Okay, and I'm going to show you where we're linked up to now on this brand new Silver Comet Connector. I have knee pain that a sleeve can't do proper medicinal purpose on. What you want to do when you're going downhill is turn around. There's no danger either going backwards and not knowing where you're going, but just do it, because it does feel better on the knees, and it really boy, it makes the joints feel good. Oh look, I got a rear view mirror too. No one coming. Okay, commercial is over. TB. Yes.
That is too in my face, and I know.
Okay, go.
When you're walking forward, you walk nice and normal.
Yes.
Backwards, you was.
I was doing that?
Your feet were coming up so far off the ground.
All right, here, hold on. Let's check that in real time. Shoulder work. Ready? I was doing this.
High.
I was going higher.
But that's high. You don't walk with your heel going that high.
Can you still see my feet? You're like a half a block away.
Get punched.
What do you think about this? Still too high?
It's higher than when you.
Well, I feel like I don't want. Oh, I go down.
Okay.
Anyway, this brand new path that they've drawn into the area here, I don't know if they widened the sidewalk or what they did, but as you're coming up It runs for about 4/10 of a mile. And as you can see, and all one-wheelers and motorized vehicle people, no vehicles on path. So don't really, don't get your hopes up for that. I don't know who's monitoring that. You do have a street to jump.
Also, don't tell people bad habits to start.
Yeah, that's why I'm warning. And here we go uphill. And if you're the breath starts to get a little, the breathing gets heavier. Can't believe the amount of leaves that you'll see falling. See so many falling all day long, but it's expected. New trail, come new signs, 900 feet above. I find it hard to believe we're just 900 feet above sea level, but that definitely was uphill. I kind of feel like Atlanta on a mountain. And this is out by Marietta. Marietta really gets slopey. 902 feet. I kind of feel like we're already 1,000 feet above sea level. I'm gonna check that out and put it in the video right along the bottom as I do. But yeah, 902 feet up, and we continue on to find out where does it connect to in regards to the Atlanta Beltline. Is there, I don't know if you know this, is there any truth that short form Chattahoochee Avenue is called Hoochie Avenue? I was trying to be funny, but it's definitely not. There's no short version. Chattahoochee Avenue is also well known, that I would know of, is the Chattahoochee River, which is not that far from here. Along, right along the new Silver Comet Connector is the Scofflaw Brewing Company. So if you need a nice refreshing drink after a nice walk and stretch of the old tendons and whatnot, take a stop in there. Scofflaw Brewing. The pine needles and these big pine trees, you're also going to know you're right near Chattahoochee. So MacArthur Boulevard and Chattahoochee Avenue is where the so that's where the connector attaches to, right here. Yeah, let's spin around. So this is Chattahoochee Ave. The connector is on MacArthur Boulevard and connects to the Whetstone Trail in that direction, 0.4 miles away. The concept here is someone like myself really I dig the outdoors. You know, I'm always one-wheeling's my thing, but to know that there is potential to connect, and I would think, okay, so I'm going to cross the street. I'm going to cross Chattahoochee Ave. Situation of the Silver Comet Connector right here as you make a right and go through here. Okay, so now we're doing this. So that's, yeah, that is Chattahoochee Avenue. What is this up here? And more signs telling you about the connector as we're approaching Marietta Boulevard. Now I feel like it's going to make a right-hand turn. Boy, that wasn't scary. Okay, so maybe that's what's happening here. I'll have to get on the one wheel, even though it's saying don't go on it. And it's going in the direction of the Beltline right here. So maybe that's what is going on. Maybe that's what's happening. Look at this. We're not going to go any further today. I just wanted to show you the connector. But as you can see, going in that direction is absolutely the Atlanta Beltline and downtown Atlanta. And that is the whole purpose of this connector. And I'm going to assume a lot of this path already has been here. And the real prize here, that's Marietta Boulevard behind me. The real prize here And that ribbon cutting earlier this month was for that 0.4 mile trip on MacArthur Boulevard. And you know what? That stuff's exciting to me, man. That's like real good, high quality news. Because the more accessibility that we have without turning a car on, without just being in the car, the better. You got 61 miles of the Silver Comet Trail. You can run, walk, do whatever you want to tire yourself out long before you do all of that. And then for it to connect to the Atlanta Beltline and the Atlanta Beltline, both of them are absolutely fantastic fantastic avenues to look for when you're in the Atlanta metro area. They really are. The Beltline and the Silver Comet Trail are absolutely awesome. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I will see you next episode. And yeah, this is something special right here. Bing, just took a step on it. A step on the Silver Comet Connector. MacArthur Boulevard between Whetstone Trail and the Chattahoochee Avenue right behind me. All right, folks, have a great day, pleasant tomorrow. See you next episode. Bye-bye. By the way, did I at least mention I'm in Northwest Atlanta? Northwest Atlanta. That's where we were today.